to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed. I'm not at fault for that. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infilia. This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
I'm home.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing? What's going on, Zermit? Yeah, you like the little grim with the cat? Yeah, he's down here too. Obviously, he's not as big as on like that starting screen, but I'm kind of glad that nobody was here for the shit show, unprofessional motherfucking bullshit at the beginning of the stream. Jesus Christ. I, I, I don't. I don't think I'm gonna post the VOD because it's not gonna be on the YouTube side of it because that was all before I hit go on YouTube. I was, you know what? I can't. I like hit start on my Stream Deck, which triggers a whole bunch of stuff. One of which is turning on the little timer thing, right? Oh wait, hold on. Let me get past this here before it like starts up. And so I went to hit the button to turn off the timer, but it was the wrong button. And what I ended up doing was hitting the button to go into the dance party. So then I'm like, shit. And at the same time, it had the thing to go live on YouTube had been hit, so I couldn't even like quickly switch it to another scene because I was stuck. Because I'd gotten a little pop-up thing like, "Are you sure you want to go live?" And I was like, "No." No, yes, you did. It was at the very first couple of seconds too, and then on top of all that, on top of all of that, no, I don't need you. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot you sent me the thing. And then on top of all of that, hi Zermit. I had, I finally had it going, right? And I stepped away and I got into the kitchen to get my cup of coffee, which, cheers. I went in the kitchen to get myself a cup of coffee, and I realized as soon as like the little the cinematic started, I realized that I was not doing that today, and I needed to be on Shadowbringers. And so I literally set the pot of coffee on the counter and ran in here to switch it quickly to Shadowbringers. Now that part will be on the YouTube side. You'll see that. But oh my god, man, it was a little shit show at the beginning of the stream. I don't know what the I know what it was too. I think I'd mentioned there was that streamer that I'd found on Threads. And I was actually I was hanging out in her chatting with her, and I kind of lost track of time at the end there. So it got to the end, I was like, shit, I forgot to like do a few things. All right. Let's see. First off, actually, you know what? First off, we're just gonna jump back to the house real quick. I need... What are these on? I'm curious. Interesting. Okay. Christ. Okay. I bet there's a reason why I hate coming over here. Teleport. All right, let's go back to the free company. I'll just grab I'm gonna grab the mount there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah. That was a mess. That was a big old mess. Hello. Thanks, Zermit. Hell yeah, I will take that. Alright, hold on. Correct noise, but you need control. He's about, or can be. Okay, gotcha. Alright. A bunch of shit to get rid of. Yo, Spice Smiley, how you doing, bud? How's it going? It's all junk anyways. I don't need any of that at the moment. Yeah. My goodness. It has been a minute since I've been on this character. Alright, I want to see what it looks like with it. I'm a short bit from the hyper. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what it looks like with a little Lala fell in it. Holy shit, that's so ginormous. I don't think this scales with the character. I swear. It looks the same size with him driving it as it did with Zelfie driving it. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go back to Shadowbringers here. All right. Let's continue the story, shall we? Oh wait. Yeah. No. Never mind. I don't have any tickets on him. I haven't been doing his grand what you call it at the gold saucer, the fucking mega jackpot. I've not been doing that for him. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Speak with the Crystal Exarch. Where the fuck is he? Is he over here? Oh, I see. Now, I should have just... Oh, I just... Guess we're like almost here anyways. I hit all these, right? I'm dumb. Yeah. Alright. There he is. Sorry about that. It's been a minute since I talked to you last, but... Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the Ocula anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns? Sure. Yeah, I guess. Thank you for answering my call, my name. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. What's up? Pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jeeves. That'll be all. Well, it looks just like home. Big dildo in the corner. What the fuck is that? I guess not just like home. Get some weird customs in first. You. Me? Oh shit, you.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
Yeah. You were an asshole the last time we talked. And if I remember correctly, I kicked your ass. The warrior of darkness.
What? Did you just...
It's the wonder of nature, baby!
Yo, weather girl. I can see you.
That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness.
Thank you for the daily
My
tax.
real name is Ardbet. I used an alias in the source. A daft one. Looking back.
Yeah, you're a douche. How are you doing, weather girl? How was your day?
Recall my tale. It was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Asians. Let them guide us to the source. And tried to hasten their goddamned ardor.
Never listened to the fucking...
I remember when we fell.
The Asians. They're a bunch of douchebags.
Defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away.
Harsh.
Leaving me to bear witness.
Did he just shrug?
Tell me, do you know the year?
Dude, I just got here myself.
The flood?
Yes, I just fucking got here.
100 years.
Oh, okay. Got some news on my mom's car. They're bringing it back tonight. They're currently testing it out and making sure things are okay.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Holy shit. Fingers crossed you guys get it back in good working order. Shunk. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. What do you think was going to happen, Spirit Man?
My hands find no purchase.
Yeah.
My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
Oh, please don't. Like,
I'm
I'm right
ashamed.
here. I'll hear your ass, and I don't want to hear you
Cast
scream.
adrift.
Dude, I love the option that they added in
I feel as if I've been walking forever.
to have it where if there's voice
I hardly
acting,
noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges.
it'll auto continue if it's a voice acted scene.
My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can
The
see
sense of born without it, it's sure it's cute.
What are you
everyone
even
would think
doing
that.
here? Come
I
to
do
that.
appreciate that. I'm glad that I was able to help at least a little bit.
You were summoned to save the first.
Uh-huh.
A waste of time. This world is beyond
A
saving,
waste of time.
like those who try to save it.
Jesus.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured.
Perhaps.
If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end.
Him too.
Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light.
This expansion is
But
my
do me a
favorite.
favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
This is the best expansion out of any of them, in my opinion. We should be getting a new expansion the end of this year, I think. Hopefully. It coincides usually with the fan fests, so should be near the end of the year somewhere. Which I'm kind of excited. I know we're getting the first fan fest in California, if I remember correctly, April. Speaking of, that's actually when I'm going to have those a few days off stream is going to be in April. I think it'll be that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the 10th. Probably the Saturday too. I'm not sure when my mom goes home. The weekend before, I honestly don't know. That whole stretch of time is going to be up in the air. We'll see what happens because I gotta spend time with my mom. I don't know what to tell you. I might be able to get 1 or 2 days of streaming somewhere in there. I don't know what the actual plan is with her, so. It's not ideal, trust me. You know, you guys know. Yeah, she's coming down in April. I had to double check the dates to see when she was actually coming. Alright, so let's go talk to the Exarch here. Hopefully we'll get some more voice acting. But yeah, so she's coming down. I know I'll get the kids for the... I want to get them for those few days that I take off of work. Mastermind name, the Exarch will wake you within. Because there's going to be like 3 days that I take off of work. Because unfortunately, the other 2 days, that Monday and Tuesday, I have shit to do. Hope Kratos is ready for Grandma. I think he's okay. He'll be fine. But yeah, unfortunately, that Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to have to work. So she's going to have to deal with that one. I guess I should probably I need to let her know that. Just because I know I don't know what her expectations are. I'm pretty sure I told her that I wouldn't be able to take the entire time off, but yeah, I'll have to let her know that Monday and Tuesday I'm going to have to work. What's up, Crystal Exarch? If that is your real name. Voice acting?
Ah,
there
how
we
did
go.
you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Mm-hmm. Well enough, thank you.
That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Yes. Where are my friends? Ah, cool.
This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
I mean, my house is never that dirty. Not really.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Mm.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Okay.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek
One or
out
two.
of the
Actually, no, I vacuumed over the weekend, so even those are mostly gone at the moment.
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Mm-hmm.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement.
No, but I'll
Ali's
do
aim
some, like,
traveled south to the arid wastes of
more
Armor Ring.
widespread cleaning before she
They lie upon
comes
the very
out
edge
here.
of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our field.
Yeah, I don't really have that problem with Kratos. His big thing is he'll like spread litter out from the litter box. Not a lot of it, mind you, just enough to be slightly annoying.
It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Okay. I'm down for Kalusia.
But you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
A new companion, you say?
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Oh god. Yeah. Luckily, also not much of a problem since Kratos doesn't go outside. I do appreciate him being an indoor-only cat. It's super helpful. Super helpful. Alright. Okay, I want to go to Kalusia. Alpha, no, it's Kalusia, yeah. You will visit Alphino and Kalusia then? Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction presented to Zem Jinmai Mao, the master of beasts at Terminus Rickery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Alright, let's go find Alphino. Might as well agree. Oh, wait, you know what? Ready to depart for Amarang? Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. Well, let's go see her first. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. Yeah, alright, we'll go see Alize first. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, master of Merchant Caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's get the fuck out of here. See you later, Crystal Boy. Cheers. Just sunny all the fucking time. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alphino. Alize. Here we go. Yeah, let's go see Alize. We'll save Yulmore for afterwards. Yulmore is a whole thing into itself. What's up, Cassard? If you've come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Here, take this. I love how I just interrupt him by throwing a letter at his face. Ankles, whatever. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amarang, are you? Then I should be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Yeah. All set? And then off to the unforgiving sands we go. You now travel to Amarang. Speak with the adroit Amaro Tamer to fly to the desert. You can also use your ether compasses to assist with locating ether currents in new regions. Ether compasses can be found under collection in the duty section of the main menu. I ain't fucking with that shit. I really am not. He is literally just...
Arang.
Hold that
From
thought.
this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Amarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
I see another crystal in the background there.
And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
All right. I'm going to turn the in-game music up a little bit. System? Yeah. What's up, Cassard? Thanks, bud. Oof. No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Interesting. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alize friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordsuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Okay. Let's mount up here. Which one do we want to go with? Well, if we're not gonna fly, which we're not, let's go ahead and call out the bike since it has a little bit of a boost. A little bit of a speed boost comparatively. I could have sworn that I heard some noise, like some random noise. It's like it almost sounded like a treasure to be found, like a ringing sound almost. What's up, bud? Ah. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Almarang, is it not? Before you cross the River of Sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Uh-huh. I'm gonna go grab this one because it's just gonna annoy me if I don't. Okay. Whatever. I ain't collecting all that shit. I need him to go some. Gigatender. I need to get some more coffee. Mm-hmm. They built them big, didn't they? That's Nasser Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Novrant's mightiest nations. At least until a flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become a little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait till you see Mordsuk. Yeah, that noise. Let's press on, shall we? Yeah, let's. You should have a mount of some kind. Just saying. Just saying. Might do you some good. Wrong way. Oh, wait. Let me stop here. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Alright. Let us continue on our way. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Hey, buddy. Here we are, Mordsuk. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Mordsuk, not just full of Mord, but also Suk. But Humes and all manners of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They look just like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gingen. Gingen? I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Okay. Oh, okay.
Breaking news! Oh my god, what the fuck, I'm late! Oh, hello!
What's going on, Jorge? How you doing? It's good to see you. Let's go up here and hit this real quick. I mean, not really late. I'm still going. Alright, let's hit this real quick. Alright. Moving forward, let's find this quest. Ah. Oh. Hey, these guys. Okay. The not goblins, the noblins, the notblins. Oh, kobold. Sorry, not goblins. So this is a Mord? That's a kobold.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsuk.
Right.
Suk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this Suk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang.
Right. Makes sense.
You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare.
Cheers to that. Good to see you, though, Jorge.
As I told you before,
Happy
not
Monday.
many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsuk's a different story. Merchants come from miles
These sound like
around to purchase
fucking
the relics the Mord
Tim
dig.
Curry almost.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here. Come from far away. Come with much money.
Right.
And so our Suk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
Very true. Not the best Monday,
You
but
say
wasn't
that
bad.
every time, Master
Well, I
Gengen.
mean, I'm glad it
Some
wasn't
sort of
bad then,
family
at
motto,
least.
wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed.
It's kind of just Monday. Yeah, I get that.
Now then,
It
if
was,
you intend to spend any time here,
boring
you'll
for
want to
me.
gain the trust of the locals.
Right.
And
I'm not
there's a
spending
little
any time
custom
here.
all newcomers are expected to observe.
Cool.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
Ah. Okay.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
I have money, okay? I'm not broke.
A
really?
Verbert gold piece, no less.
A
The
Vobert.
first I've held in years.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Real Verbert gold?
Jesus Christ. Guys. Whoa! Okay, guys, settle down.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Now I kind of want to keep it.
Hello, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy?
Jesus Christ, guys.
journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing
one
better
pot.
for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Well, you know, Monday's got a Monday, though, right? Alright, where are we supposed to be going? Oh, over there. Ron. Oh, Ron. What do you got? Welcome to Ron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Browse Ron's ware. You may move the camera as well as it. Really? Get of food stuff unexpected with, yeah. Wow. Okay. Meat. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Bread. Flatbread. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Okay. I don't like the name, but no on the worms. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed regular, you'll never want any other treat. Goodbye, Jorge. I will catch you later. Have a great night. Alright, and then the skewers. Oh, the toad skewers. You know what? That's not bad. Oh, you'll like those. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Wow. Give me the breads, I think. Okay, weather girl, I will be right here. They look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Let's go with the mush loaf. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Kaz. Appreciate you. Actually, that reminds me, I need to update my lurks. Alright, we'll look around Spice Smiley there. Kaz and Radish. Alright. Ah, very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold? Yeah. And done. One Vobertite buys you 40 loaves of bread. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of loaves. How am I ever going to fit that in my backpack? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm eating 40 loaves of bread. Got it. Okay. I misunderstood what you meant. Oh, okay. Apparently eating 40 loaves of bread didn't sit right. Every last... I think I'll share the rest. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for his great generosity and small appetite. Yeah, I'm not eating 40 loaves of your fucking bread. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Keep his merchandise down, yes. No returns. Nice. Alright. Back to Gengen. These over here. There he is, yeah. Wah wah. Hi, Gengen. What's up? I was watching from here, my name. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you need anything in Umberang, we are here to provide. Thanks, bud. Right. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Yeah, go for it. Look, they've been waiting for a while anyway, so... Oh, offering your services, are you? I did not say that. I said go ahead and do your thing. I will wait. You know, this game's always putting words in my mouth, god damn it. Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that just need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. Sure. I'll go and take care of some last minute haggling then. See you in a bit. See you, Captain. You may view the records at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the key. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? No. This is Bun Bun's private worm stash, not for sale. Oh. Fine. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Table cactus, tauntaun, iron ore, tol. And mill. Right. Okay. No, not Ron. It was tauntaun, til, and something with an M. Mill's one of them. That was it. Hands off. That water is for Mill's foot bath, unless you have coin or barter. Oh, you work for Cassard? Mool has his Oh, Mool. Sorry. I was close. Ugh, this is stupid. No, not Latgar. Poorly scribed flyer. Tauntaun was definitely one of them. You came in with Cassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, there's til. That was one of them. Wait. Til. Where's the shit, man? Til. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, not you. You want some scavenged wares? I could have sworn it was til. Alright, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Tol. Alright, so we got Mill. No, I'm sorry. Mill to be collected from Mool. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? Okay, you know what? Whatever. The fuck is Mool? No, not you. Look, get off my ass, man. There's Bun Bun. But not Bun Bun. That's not it for sure. Maybe. Nope, not up there. Wait. I see some lights down there. No, that's Ron. God dang it. Where is this? Where are these assholes hiding? This town is not that big. Mill, but Mill's giving it to Mole. Toll, I think was one of them. Ah, Cassard sent you, did he? Right, yes. What kind of ore was it again? I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Iron ore. Iron ore, of course. That would explain the box I have here. It's all yours. Alright, we just need to find Mole. Blah, blah, blah. Too much word. Okay, what? Oh, there, Momo, in the back corner here. All right. Jesus Christ. Hey, no touching. That merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind without a better offer. What? Cassard sent you? Why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods for a higher bidder. Oh, no. Naboth rang relics. Wasn't it all packed in that box there? Handle with care. Okay. Right. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Yeah, several times. It's not that big, man. All right. That's a lot, all right. Good work. And quick work, too. Considering you've not set foot in the place before, I thought you wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. No, I'm not. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. I don't care. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Hey. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tisleen. Oh, shit. I thought that's who that was. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alize. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alize has told me so much about you. You're my name, aren't you? No, I'm my name. You're your name. And that name is Tisleen. I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tisleen. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alize quite well since she took up guard duty there. Do you want me to take over as my name's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That'd be great help, thank you. Fuck. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Alright, Tesleen. Alize has been so desperate to see you, my name, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Let's do it. Boo. All set. Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Sure. I thought you might. Alize was always saying how much you... let's get going, shall we? Right. Ooh, look at that. Already getting in trouble. I think I need to rearrange my hotkeys a little bit. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Ah, Jesus Christ. My tanks are too low level too. I usually prefer to keep... This is why I usually prefer to do like the solo shit as a tank. God damn it. Ribbit. I don't want to really level up my... I don't want to work on level up tank. Because my warrior is like 8. Dark Knight I would probably do if I was going to pick one right now. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, Sal, appreciate you. How you doing? Appreciate the work, Lurk. I hope you're having a good morning so far. Alright. If I catch up to you, I'll join you, but if you die, I can now raise you. I mean, that's good. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. Nah, I'm good. And yet, hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alize was strong, but in her mind, she was never. Now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. Might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Sure. Fuck off, man. I'll thread the fucking needle here. Honestly, maybe better off doing single target to try to take him out quicker. Alright. Do I really have to go back to her stupid ass? God damn it. Okay, fine. But yes, though, we are indeed having fun. We are continuing our replay of Shadowbringers, which I love, so... Oh, I ain't joining. I'm sorry, I'm not a joiner. I may run past her. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Well, why don't I just pull out my car and we could jump in the car and go. Or my flower. That's fine too. Nope. Hello. Hello. I like bread. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? Hello. Hello, governor. Not me and my really bad British accent. The Cockney as shit. Exactly. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alize arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The afflicted. The afflicted? You don't know? No, I don't know. I literally just... You know what? I don't think I've met anyone besides Alize who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I mean, I know several someones, but... I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alize give you the full explanation. Fair. Fair enough. Okay. I think these should go up here, and I kind of want these to come down here. I feel like this is kind of how it's set. Wait. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, that's better. I don't think it's exactly how it is on the others on my on Zelfie, but it's better than it was. Like everything was like so spread out. This is a little more. It's just like those first 4 to 6 keys, and then like shift in those same ones. So for AOE, all right. Okay, let's talk to Tisley. Where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first. You might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Fuck off. Might as well grab it since we're here. All right. No, let's not get stuck on a fucking post. Thank you. All right. Alize is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. Small. The small footprints lead off to the northwest. Okie dokie. The footprints continue on to the northwest. So why did you have me stop? Nice. Mm-mm. I kind of thought that one was going to grab me. Curve around to the west. No. I will need you to fuck off. Thanks. Ooh. There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. Yeah, I see that. Everything's kind of a big mess right here. Huh. Oh shit. A Sin Eater.
Back here!
Oh shit. An Alize. Hey.
Is that... It can't be.
Howdy. Impressive.
Just a lesser Sin Eater. Nothing to write home about.
Oh yeah?
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Hey, I came as soon as I could. I had to clean up. Afterwards. I like your outfit. Looks good. Suits you.
How are you? We've fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then.
I mean...
I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As
I
you
have
can
not
imagine,
talked
both
to him
he and
yet.
Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived.
Oh.
I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
I mean, give that.
As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Right.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam.
That's not how light works,
A
though.
colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most
Hard
part,
light,
living
right.
things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down.
Right.
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be.
Ah.
They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood.
Huh.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities.
Huh.
They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Right.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
I feel like they should be put down. It doesn't seem safe. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tisleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you. What was that? Invite you? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think that was your message. Hey, what's up? No. I see. I like the green ears. It's a good look. Alright. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you know for sure soon enough when they become slavery and after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Alright, let me invite you. No. No. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's go hunt some stuff. Alrighty. Oop, I missed something. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's do some shit. stop picking up extras. Okay. This is the problem that I keep running into is just a bunch of, like, you know, stragglers get caught up in it too. All right. Okay. Nothing here. Yo, Ewoks Fuzzy Butts, how you doing, bud? Happy Monday. Hopefully you had a good day. Hopefully it's over for you. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up? What's going on there, buddy? Nice. Oh, how do we get another spare? A little hanger on. Stupid moles. Go away. Okay. Alright. Always get some backup assholes hanging on. Cheers to dead enemies. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm just gonna go in between all these guys. Fuck it. Ah, what's up, Alize? How did you fare? Killed a bunch of shit. Well, 2 of them. Then some extra hanger-ons just came out of nowhere. Ah, I thought there might be 1 or 2 lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols. To cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Oh, yeah? Did those 2 help? Let's report our victories to Tesseline, shall we? I realized, excuse me, when I got home from work that I'd forgotten to turn off my heat this morning, so that was fun. At least it was nice and warm when I got home because it was chilly out today. Tomorrow I'm walking on the bus because I want to be able to like bundle up and keep my hands and like everything tucked in, basically. I can't do that on the bike. Not really. All right. All right. I think I have a little bit more coffee. I'm going to grab that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, no worries, Zermit. The MSQ isn't exactly, you know, difficult, right? I am looking forward to checking out One Piece on next Monday. That'll be fun. JRPG, but it is One Piece, so I think that might make it okay. Yeah, lurk. I need to clean up the kitchen. And all right, no worries, Weather Girl. I will be here. Abso-freaking-lutely. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be on Dead by Daylight though. Either 2v8 if it's still around, or normal 1v4 Survivor if it's not. I haven't heard anything about them extending it yet. The truck is on its way to the house. Oh hell yeah, good shit. Good shit. Glad to hear it. Cheers. You know what? Better yet. Cheers. Now you're getting up and cleaning. All right. If you say so. You said that before though, so.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed? Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Sorry. Yeah, I was saying I didn't fucking attune to the goddamn etherite while I was there, so now I gotta run all the way there. God damn it. God, this is what happens when I get caught up in the cutscenes. When I get to someplace, I forget to attune to it. Shut up. Alright. I heard the game. You know speak. You know why you know speak. Mm-hmm. Right. Alright, well, let's do that first, then. Before I forget and do anything else. Okay. See, I remember this whole part. You're back. Hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Yep. Here's your plum. Thank you. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I could see it in your eyes. I wonder what happens to that pizza my roommate and her friend were getting. Inquiring minds want to know. Time to investigate. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though. If his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Sounds good. Make me some stew. Ow.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
I'm good.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that poison?
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Prestarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs?
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. That's the version I was taught, anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will. Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble.
One of the nasty ones. That's the one from the commercial. I know how this ends. Oh, Jesus.
Is that... Oh, oh no! Ulrich!
Oh shit.
We have to run!
Tessie! No!
Oh boy.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it.
I like Tesseline too.
The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Man, that's fucking body horror shit. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus.
No, 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 no!
Oh shit. Hey, Kratos. You hungry? You want more food? Hmm? All right, let me go give the cat some food. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Let us continue. I'm sorry, my name. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Cool. Yeah, I do appreciate you leaving me to be the bearer of bad news. I don't know any of these people. I'm gonna be the one to be like, hey, by the way, your friend? Yeah, she's dead. She turned into a fucking sin eater. It's just so unfair. Thessalene was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that they wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I guess I'm glad they cut it down to 2. I seem to remember there being one or at least one more before. They do everything in sets of 3. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Yeah, I actually had to see it. Me, I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Yeah, it's rough. Rough. Alright, I need some music. We'll go... Excuse me. We'll go with the primals. Okay. Cool. Howard is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Cool. Super helpful. Alice. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Nah. Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. Yeah, I'm just playing the primals on Spotify. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Did it throw you off? Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesseline's words close to your heart. Cool. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I mean, I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save these corrupted by the Eaters. But even if we corrected the balance, even if we're only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. Well then, I guess that's what we gotta do. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gained there to hurt them. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's bizarre as fuck. Okay. Let me update my alert here. There he is. All right. And we'll jump over here. It's just a little bit closer. Itchy ear. All right. Damn. Ba, 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 ba. All right, guys. The Giga Tender. I love when they try to make the pose, they just all automatically just fall the fuck over. Forgive me, my name. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women in the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alize, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest tomorrow. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. As you wish. Okay, Wesley. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? I mean... So let's go, you do that. I'm gonna go search for... Oh wait, I'm gonna go search for Alpha now. What's up? Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at the Rookery? Right. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an tomorrow for passage to Kalusia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. Tomorrow often used for travel, huh? That's right. Mounts like my great friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you all hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding tomorrow, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you safely arrive is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amara Lodge. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. There we go. That was getting a little loud. All right. Where am I going? The fuck? God damn, why are you all the way over there? Alright, fine. Ba 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 ba. You want to fly an Amara to Kaluja? Well, I suppose the Master Jinmal is going with you. I mean, right? Cool.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Kaluja. That's Yulmore right there. Full of rich morons. All right. We arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kaluja. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, sin-eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It's the people you should be wary of. Thanks. I don't need your... spy you that city in the distance? That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They've gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavily handed authority. And while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Right, probably a good call. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Okay. I'm listening. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kaluja and will be able to point you in the right direction. I just had him a sprig of thyme, and that will let him know that you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you are ready to return. Okay. What's up, guys? I don't care. There's a bunch of you bullshit down here. Uh-huh. What's up, buddy? Look, I'm not going over there just yet. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Hey. What's up, bud? What are you after? Fish? Crab? I think I got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you have a taste for them. Huh. Ooh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan, it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Ow. I don't know what I did to my shoulder. I feel like I pulled it or something. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphino, eh? I know the one, our young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore's richer than all of Norvrand put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. The Leaky Keel. Got it. Got it. Let's go. Figures. Hmm. Ah. La destination. It's your first time in a tavern. It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. When do you be having? Ow. Ah, my knee. I'm like falling apart, guys. Ugh. This is the end. I'm falling apart. I'm just gonna be a pile of parts. Mead. A fine choice. And what will you be paying with? Coin. Well, no. Those are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Figures. Should have just taken fucking water. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables. But lately, the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can lace about here as long as you like. All right. Yo, Amelia. I am doing fantastic. How are you doing? In the right spot. Yes. How is your Monday doing? There we go. Of course. Boo. Doing good? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Ah, cool. Oh, alright. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I kind of like it myself. All right. All right, hold on. Can we? Okay, can we not? Yeah, I like the headset. I like the little cat ears. I stream most days. I have every other Thursday and Friday off. Like this Thursday and Friday, I don't stream, but or I'm sorry, Friday and Saturday, not Thursday. Friday and Saturday, every other Friday and Saturday, I don't stream. Maybe you need to knock louder. Maybe. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. But I mean, other than that, I stream all the other days of the week, pretty much. A variety of content. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Sure. I love breaking into houses and saving them. No one's home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have been taking up residence in their absence. Thanks, Amelia. I appreciate that. That's not even everything, too. Like, I got a Batman thing hanging up over here. There's Phantom Menace over there. Okay. I'm lazy. I can see it over there. I don't want to walk over there. Ah, there you are. Welcome back, dear. I'm sorry, you see my behind. I know you can only see what's in the frame. Welcome back, dear. What does that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Yulmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat where you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Yeah, I would hope so.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Ah. I know that
Oh,
voice.
Frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
What's up, buddy?
Tis good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alfie, no, you really are a dear.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at the history on the channel, I mean, I do a lot of Dead by Daylight. I've been playing Arc Raiders a lot too.
Shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Next Monday we're gonna be checking out that One Piece Odyssey that came out a few years back. That's a JRPG set in the, well, obviously the One Piece universe.
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Yeah.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
We thought we'd lost you.
Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order.
Excuse me.
Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
I have some other Final Fantasy music playing over on the Twitch side. You can't hear it on the YouTube side, but yeah.
I see.
It's their rock band, the Primals.
But I had stubbornly
for Final Fantasy XIV.
All-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Yeah, right.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Oh yeah.
Urianger's vision
I usually have some kind of music playing over on the Twitch side.
By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means.
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of Final Fantasy XIV specifically.
Would do little to alter
I wouldn't call myself an overwhelming Final Fantasy fan. I mean, right now I only play it like once a week, so.
In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion.
Okay.
I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
I'm sure of that too.
But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course.
Of course.
They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Okay. I mean, right? That's why I'm here.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless.
If it has anything to do with like artwork, no.
If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Let's do it, Alphina. See, even the frog says so.
And so we take to the road once more.
To the road we go. All right, Alphino, what do we got? Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yilmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then cross a small bridge. Okay, let's go. Wait. Oh, I got the wrong one. I was looking at the one for frickin' Alizé, damn it. Alright. Straight and narrow. No. I actually do not. Thank you, though. Especially considering I just said I didn't really have any interest in artwork right now. So you are going to have to go on a 30-minute timeout. Okay. Anyways. What's up, Alphino? Kalusha seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in the system world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, get away from me. I'm sorry, what? Over there. Right, where? Quickly, someone's in trouble. Could be these giant monster lizards? Jesus Christ. I see. Oh, thank the fates. Yeah, look out. Yep. Tell you, man. People just can't take no for an answer. Oh, manic madame. My poor heart. Thank you, young sir. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Good job. Are you all right, madame? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the senior's task any easier. You know, it's making me laugh because this reminded me of that West of Evil or West of Dead game that I was talking about, the one that I played a little bit of on Saturday. Yeah, because whereas like in Dead Cells, I don't even know what it is that you spend in between the rounds, souls or whatever they are. In that game, you spend sin that you accumulate for like the permanent upgrades and that kind of shit, or the unlocks. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger any longer in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Ah, yes, Alizé would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amarang, Kaluja is almost a haven. But as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Okay. I need to run to the restroom. I will be right back. I guess we're safe here. Yeah, alright. I'll be right back. Smooth transition. All right. Continue on. Then pull out my big ass car. Cool. Ew. Big boy over there. Excuse me.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu! Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged, and so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in a city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces.
What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident! For you!
Ah, last!
Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
damn. Nay, I'm not convinced that Yulmor's generosity truly serves the best interests of Kaluja's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hardworking villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. Sorry about that. I think I was zoning out there, too. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmor's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you've arrived when you did, my name. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as the Sahagan. For the most part, they keep themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. Hey, welcome back, Weather Girl. But, as Sataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah, exactly. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruit in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmoran lord will have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. Wasn't that like last expansion? Like, come on, Alphino, wasn't that long ago? My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Moshimoa, my supplier in Right. Come, it's just to the northwest of here. Huh. Okay, hold on. Right, exactly. I think we're going over to that. Yep. Perfect. That is perfect. We'll head over there. We'll hit that. Nope. Not I. Alright, so let's attune to that bitch. And then we'll turn in this quest. Or not turn in the quest, but do the next part here. Ba, 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 ba. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshimoa. This is my associate, my name. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. My cell lad. Short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Oy. Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of the town, and I'll shake him. I shall take the west. Wait. Getting a little sleepy for some reason. Oh, I know why, because I suck at sleeping. Oh, wait. Did we hit this already? Yes, okay. Clearly, I'm having a problem because I just did that and forgot if I just did that. Man. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, it just that reminded me so much of Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, somebody reminded me so much of EverQuest, except in EverQuest, the world was divided into zones, and any of the mobs that were hooked on you would chase you to the edge of the end of the zone. Like the only way you would be able to get away with them is to get away from them is to go all the way to the end and zone out, basically. So you'd end up with like a train of fucking enemy of like the mobs just like following you across the map. It was so funny. You get into a problem when you would hit the zone and it would release all of them off of your like scent, and they would like spread out from there and like latch on to other people. Search the surroundings for a male Maestro with short blue hair. You may move the camera with blah blah blah. Right, okay. Boom, bitch. Just like in 11, found a goblin trains. Yeah, exactly. You've located your quarry. Just see the shouts across the zone of train. It was worse in dungeons though because everything was a corridor. So many of them were like funnels. So it would just be like, yeah, if you were waiting at the beginning of like the zone, you could get like just abolished by a group of mobs coming through. Any sign of him? Yeah, he's over there. You have a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Okay. To Calibu. To Calibri. I completely went the wrong direction. Shut up. Shut up. I was distracted by the enemies. All right. You. J'accuse.
There you are.
J'accuse.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I've no family and all my friends have already been chosen.
Shut up.
No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired.
Right.
I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea. Get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kaishir, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends
Right.
are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Well, maybe you should have made yourself more useful to the rich people, I guess. I'm not tell you.
I was to make my deal with the Enclave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place.
Ugh, what a nice guy.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Go on, Blue Boy.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kaishir, it was the difference between life and death.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I do not regret my decision. Yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
I mean, I don't know if it necessarily matters.
We strive to bring swift salvation to this world. That countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
That's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are we doing now? We're giving out happy endings?
Right, then.
What kind of game is this?
Is that?
The
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
I think you're right.
Come on, they may need our help.
All right, I'll pull out the car. You jump in the shotgun, and we'll drive over there real quick. The cat, love it. I wasn't sure which side was his head. Apparently, it wasn't that one. Oh. How'd you get here ahead of me? Weakened wretch. This should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me to an inn to paint pictures for them. But when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Valthry's city. Within days, they had me brought before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamned ocean. Ouch. From up there, how are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though, if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condoned such barbaric punishment? Uh-huh. Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Valthry passed his judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. Huh. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way to the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the center of the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Way into the city. Right. Exactly. Actually, I guess let's just jump over here. Yo, Chimichanga, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's plain and you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people that you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay too long over in this place. Not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession. And I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying days. Oh, nice. Level up. Gee shit. How are you doing, Chimichanga? How was your Monday? Hopefully you have met an awesome one, or at least a decent one. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, Well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, maybe happy you could pose as my assistant. Sure. Then it's settled. All we need to do now is return to Gatetown and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Okie dokie. Ba-da-da-ba. Where are we going? Over there. Okay. Okie dokie. Back to Gatetown we go. Bra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, let's get that music playing again. Maybe. Yes. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I paint. I make art. I can paint portraits at least. Landscape and still lives are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? No, I don't carry paintings around with me. Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note it has seen no small amount of service. Aha, oh, Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I can go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Yulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me. The meal. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sack. Apparently there's a groom we were playing War Thunder. That doesn't surprise me. Really. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
The strip club. Yulmore. Gotta love it.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
I think I'm gonna stop Potato here. I think I want to do a roulette real quick on Selfie before we end for the night. So let me log out of him here. Just a little bit more before I like start nodding off, because unfortunately it does start out a little slow. Like, it's already starting to pick up, but I mean, we haven't even done the first dungeon yet. I mean, like, we're still pushing through it. I know we're getting close to it though. But yeah. Of course you do. What you say? Jason Derulo. But yeah, I'm getting sleepy. But I do want to do that real quick. I'll probably do just the... Alright. Because we're, yeah. So we're just going to do the leveling dungeon real quick here. Alright. Anything to you? What you say? But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be on Dead by Daylight, and then Wednesday is Arc Raiders, and then Thursday, I think it's gonna depend. I think we'll do. I think we're gonna do Dead by Daylight on Thursday as well, and then Friday and Saturday there's no streams. But then Sunday we'll be back on Dead by Daylight doing either 2v8 or customs, depending on what's out. I'm kind of shooting for customs, but if 2v8 is still around, if they extend it out another week, then I want to make sure I get as many blood points as I can get, right? So we'll see how that goes. And then Monday, next Monday, we'll be doing One Piece Odyssey. We're gonna check that one out, so that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. We'll see how that goes. What you say? Ooh, I do only meant well. Well, of course you did. Ooh, what you say? Ooh, that it's all for the best, because it is. What you say? Ooh, that you only meant well. Well, of course you did. Ooh. All right. What you say? All right. Let me update some works here. Rainey's on. Oh. Came in and then he came back. Know what to do. Ow. Man. I don't know what is going on with my, like, shoulder. Other than, you know, being generally out of shape. I needed to do something about that. I don't know. I have my Twitch payout set to pay out, so hopefully, hopefully the middle of next month, I'll be able to actually order that e-bike and finally get off the bus all the time. And then hopefully if I do that, I can maybe, if I work it right, if I really, really want to, I can continue to get up at 5, but then go to the gym for a little bit before work. You know, get a little bit of like treadmill time or, you know, weights or whatnot that they have here. Maybe. Because if I get up at 5, well, we'll see. I don't want to lose stream time. That's my only thing. Like, I don't mind working out, but I'm not sacrificing stream time to do it. You know, people can say priorities are fucked up, but I don't care. No comment. Hmm. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what. I'm tired. I don't even remember what I was thinking now. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't remember if there's anything specific planned for next Saturday Night Grim. I know because like we did the Toxic Crusader, which I want to try to get that one once it's released on the 12th, because even if it's not one that we play all the time, even if we play it like every once in a while, I think it would be a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, I think it's still in the I think. What are they looking at? Oh, right. I think that the housing thing is still in the results period. Unfortunately, we did not get the house that I put the bid on, but I want to see when the next one's up. Although, I guess maybe not. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's open yet. Oh, see, I don't want to enter it. Because if I enter it, I don't think I'm going to be on in time. I'm curious. I'm looking at the ones that are open. What's up, guys? Let's see, plot 59. That's this one. plot 29. It's the same one. That's hilarious. All right, I'm curious. It's up top. It's this one? No, it's back here. Oh, it's the one up. Wait. Yeah, it's one up here. Huh. It's a decent location. I actually, yes, I'm just outside of Yulmore. Zermit, I think my subscription's gonna be out before the entry phase, before like the results period would be up. I kind of want to put a bid on a house, but I need you to do it. I'm curious. There's two mediums in Limsa, and there's two mediums in Shirogane too. But yeah, I'm just about that point of the MSQ. I already got Alizé back to the Crystarium, so I'm just dealing with Alphano at the moment. Okay. Well, I'm trying to. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Let me. I'm just curious. I want to look at the two in Shirogane real quick. It's either Ward 9, Plot 29 in Limsa, or I want to look and see. Ward 9. One more time. So Ward 9, Plot 38. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Well, let me do this first. One more time. Oh, a dancer. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look in. One more time. Has no effect. Lame. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a warrior. That makes sense. Fucking level 18 dungeon. Level 19. Gross. Guess I should be happy I at least have one fucking AoE ability. One more time. Get him. Yeah, I just need to look at the 2 and Shirogane real quick. I want to see. Come on, stop moving. There we go. Nice. See, that one went real fast. Excuse me. GG's. Level up. Oh yeah. Wait, did I level up? No, I didn't. I think that was the, like, you won. Alright, cool. Okay, now let me look and see where these other two are real quick. Let's see. Ward 9, plot 38. That's on the back. Is that on the back side? Okay, so that's 33. Oh, 38 right here. Oh, that's actually not bad. Let me look at that. I like the placement. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, Ward 9, plot 38. Yes, not bad. 20K, exactly. Alright, hold on. I'll even tag you. Plot.
Never give up. Never
surrender.
Hey,
Plot 38.
listen.
All right, there you go. What's going on, Gamer Shark? How you doing? I got you with the water. You actually came in just at the right time to see me off. Because we are calling that a night, I think. But yeah, okay. So I tagged you in the Discord, Zermit. So Ward 9, Plot 38. Tis perfect. All right. Cool. All right, cool. All right, let me jump back to the house for now. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night there. I think we're gonna raid out to Cloudy Rini. She is playing Portal 2 right now, and that sounds like a fun time. So, so I think we're gonna go raid out to her. I appreciate you guys all for hanging out with me, though. I had a blast getting back into Shadowbringers. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll be on Dead by Daylight, so anybody wanting to get some games in, come on out. We'll either be on 2v8 if that's still around, if they extend that, or we're gonna be on 1v, like normal 1v4. So we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I was watching her play. Okay. But yes, I do appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I cannot wait to see y'all tomorrow. I will, of course, be saying good morning to all you beautiful souls in the Discord. Okay, but yes, we're going to raid out to Rini tonight. Here are the raid messages, guys. First one is for those without the sub to the channel. The second one is for those with the sub to the channel. So make sure you grab the right one. Let me get the race in here. Let me grab it myself. I cannot wait to play some Dead by Daylight with y'all tomorrow. But yes, much love to you guys. You're all amazing, and I love you all for even wanting to spend even 1 second of your time with me. And it does mean the world to me. I will catch you all tomorrow night. Have a great night, everybody. And yes. And as always, guys, stay awesome.